as you were speaking also earlier about the 5 koshas, the 5 bodies, the mental body is the fulcrum within the 5. And so what I hear you saying is that the mind, it's like to transcend the mind is required to come into the full bliss and the joy, to get into the 5th body, which is the bliss body, which is...
The mind is the fulcrum. The mind is the duality. And the mind, how we become a loyal servant. Otherwise you become ego, when negative ego takes over, you become servant to the negative ego. I'm better than him, I've got more power. Who is he? I'm boss, okay? He is working for me, he is my employee. Better he believes me or not. I will take care of him. I'm the boss, I run the whole country, I run this politician or whatever you call. Or the millionaires and billionaires, I. There are the 3 parts of the negative ego. Ego is the first. When child is born, me. Then child is grown up and become infant, and the mature adolescent age become my, this is my thing, this is my, don't take away. And then you go into high school and college, and that time they go I. Me goes into my goes into I. I did this, I'm successful, I did this, I talk to him, I take that. And how to convert into, then you become a seeker, the negative ego turns into positive, becomes self. And to whatever negative you is the challenge, you accept the challenge, then you become change, grow and evolve. Then you be seek. I'm much more than seeker. That's why we use a metaphysical center, we go co-seeker. We go seeker, it is for seeker, that is called special word in Sanskrit is the sadhak. You seek. The co-seeker. And each individual is unique. Each person is unique, individual, and have own independence. You become seeker.
Yeah, I can understand too, like how this journey also, it speaks to people on all parts of that spectrum, from those who have been stuck in mind in the field of domination, but also those stuck in mind in the field of victimization. There are many traditions. For example, if you have past life memories of being a monk, there are vows of poverty. There's also lines in the Bible about, it's easier for a wealthy man to move through the eye of a needle than to get into heaven. And all of these, these stories, I think that for some people, it invokes like a fear and a distaste or a disdain for moving into certain parts of that abundance and wealth or fortune. And what I can also see and imagine is that in the journey that you're sharing with us, this holistic view, that it can be healing and holding for people, whether they're in that victimization end of the spectrum or the domination end of the spectrum. And I think that it speaks to everyone, no matter where they might be.
All organized religion, whatever you call, whichever religion, their whole motive is introduced, you use the word fear and greed. If you do this, you go to hell. If you do this, and that, you go to heaven. Like a fear and the greed. And that created, because they have all wanted to maintain themselves. They are all indirectly hidden way. They need more followers. Here is a sadhak, doesn't need the more followers. The sadhak needs co-creation. You go according to your path, you help me, I help you out in understanding, I seeking myself, who am I, what am I, what is the purpose of my life, and that. And you help me in that, and I help you out. Now, metaphysics is how to change the mindset, change the world. And slowly, from constricting emotion, you go to the transitory emotion, you go to expanding emotion, and you come to pinnacle of the emotion, and finally you become under the joy, and you drop the mind. Then mind becomes your servant. Then whatever happens, you do acting, everything you're doing is there because of the being. Formally you're doing after the ego, or positive or negative, and finally you come to connect with the divinity, and you are entering. There's a beautiful word for the human being. They didn't write the word human doing. They write the whole sacred journey of the human being. The beautiful word is the whole journey. Life is opportunity. Life is opportunity. You can change, grow, and evolve.